Sister Wives star Kody Brown feels slapped in the face by polygamy after being left by 3 wives. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Eva and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives star Kody Brown continued to grapple with the collapse of his polygamist family in the new season 19 mid-season trailer. The TV personality told his last remaining wife Robin that he felt slapped in the face by polygamy after his other 3 wives, Christine, Janelle, and Mary, left him, in a teaser clip shared by People. The confession takes place during a Valentine's dinner date with Robin, after she asked him, "So you're okay that this Valentine's is just you and me?" He is very angry, Robin tells the cameras, adding, "I'm getting the brunt of it." Later on, he is seen discussing his future with Robin, and asks her, "Will you accept me as a monogamist?" "It's not what I wanted," Robin is heard saying. Meanwhile, a frustrated Kody tells the cameras, "This is the end of this family right here, right now." Elsewhere in the clip, Mary's friends appear curious about her personal life, as they ask her if she's any man, to which she bursts out laughing. Ever since he has married Robin, her has wanted nobody else or you, he tells her. Meanwhile, Mary says in a confessional, "Maybe I did the wrong thing." Elsewhere in the trailer, she confesses to her friend that dating is fun, and that she's dated a little bit. "Definitely not interested in polygamy again," Mary adds. Meanwhile, Christine is seen going wedding dress shopping after her engagement to David Woolley. The blushing bride tries on a lace gown as her friends cheer her on. Janelle is heard commenting, "It's a start over. It's a do-over in the very biggest way." She expresses looking forward to new beginnings and a move out of Flagstaff, Arizona, while packing up a U-Haul truck. "I love Flagstaff. It's time to do something different." Kody comments on the move in a confessional, "I don't know how to explain this. It was never intended for me to know that Janelle was moving." Janelle is then pictured sharing a drink at a bar with Christine and David, as she discusses moving to North Carolina. "If for some reason this goes south, it's going to be a lot of work," she states. Mary and Janelle then voice concerns about the division of their land, with Janelle telling her former sister wife in a video chat, "I probably will get a lawyer because I think he could just drag his feet if he wanted to." Mary tells cameras, "I put money into it. I'm going to get my part out of it." Meanwhile, Kody tells a friend, "I think they're worried about whether I'm going to be fair or not. Divorce just takes away all trust." Mary and Janelle are then seen walking around a piece of land, with Janelle stating, "It's so wrong that we have to do this. I'm so mad," Mary adds. The scene then switches to Kody as he discusses the special land, saying, "I don't want to sell it. Just give us what's ours, and we'll move on," Janelle tells the cameras. "What else is he going to do? Like, he can't really hurt me," she tells Mary. The clip ends with someone crashing on an ATV. Back in 2018, Kody purchased a plot in nearby Coyote Pass for $820,000, on which he originally planned to build 5 houses. However, his 2021 split from Christine, his late 2022 separation from Janelle, and the end of his marriage to Mary in early 2023 have likely impacted the viability of his plan. Following their separation, Christine transferred her ownership stake in the Coyote Pass to Kody and his remaining wives, and now that he has sold his Flagstaff home with Robin, it's unclear if he still plans to develop his large property. Kody married his first 3 wives in quick succession. He married Mary in 1990, followed by Janelle in 1993 and Christine in 1994. His marriage to Robin was in 2010, 16 years after his last union. Christine was the first of the wives to end her marriage to Kody, and she has since gotten married to David. Janelle wasn't far behind, and she announced her divorce from Kody in December 2022. Just 1 month later, in January 2023, Mary announced that she had separated from Kody as well, leaving Robin as his only remaining wife. The extended family was rocked by tragedy in March of this year, when Kody and Janelle's son Garrison Brown took his own life, Property split to turn very ugly as Sister Wives star Kody Brown shifts blame on ex Janelle. Janelle Brown confessed in the latest episode of Sister Wives that she's tired of being blamed for the family's financial troubles, particularly by Kody Brown. Janelle informed Christine Brown that after meeting with Mary Brown the previous day, she understood Kody hadn't had her back about the family money. Kody, for his part, did not come to Janelle's rescue during the show. Instead, he suggested that Mary's preconceptions about Janelle may be valid. Kody is a blatant liar. We are all aware that the property would have been paid off right away if Janelle had been in charge of the finances. Kody Brown's former sister wives may need to drag him to court over Coyote Pass property. Janelle Brown's comments come amid her prolonged conflict with her ex-husband, Kody Brown, over money and an ongoing endeavor to pay off their Coyote Pass home. The family had already acquired a parcel of property in Flagstaff, Arizona, where they planned to build dwellings for each woman. Christine left Kody in November 2021, returning her portion of the land to him and his fourth wife, Robin Brown, but keeping the proceeds from the sale of her Arizona home. Christine later relocated to Utah and married David Woolley in October 2023. Janelle and Mary separated from Kody in December 2022 and January 2023, respectively. However, they didn't give up their portions of the property. Janelle has now stated that she is concerned about repaying the debt and has even offered to have Kody buy her out so she may go out of state and avoid the dilemma. Mary and Janelle joining hands amid the property dispute is comparable to the Avengers assembling. Kody claims that the family had access to the money. On the other side, he also notes he doesn't want Janelle to know anything further about finances and the Coyote Pass property's fate. Kody Brown made Sister Wives viewers believe Janelle Brown was the sole person handling finances. During Sunday's episode, Janelle Brown said that Kody Brown's decision to make her the bad guy was just what he did. When it comes to her personal mental stressors, Janelle says money and being responsible with it rank first. After apologizing for using expletives, she expressed how aggravating the situation had gotten. Mary, for her part, told the cameras that she was not sure who to believe. Janelle was clear that when she spoke with Mary earlier this season about the Coyote Pass payout, she was trying to protect everybody and ensure they didn't lose the land and therefore their investment. Christine informed the cameras after meeting Janelle that she believed her former sister wife. Well, they've even had us believe Janelle was the money person the entire time. If Janelle had the money, why were she and Savannah Brown living in a trailer while Kody and Robin were living comfortably in a huge house? Janelle Brown keeps North Carolina property purchase a secret from Kody Brown. Janelle Brown is keeping a secret from her ex Kody Brown. Kody recently acknowledged in an episode of Sister Wives Season 19 that he wants to mend his relationship with Janelle, maybe in hopes of having a better relationship with his estranged children. Christine squeals with excitement when Janelle says that she has been searching for a property to purchase in Montana. Nevertheless, Janelle ultimately discovered a farm in North Carolina. Janelle continues by saying that since Caleb's work is just an hour away, he can maintain it if they relocate to North Carolina. Regarding existing properties, Christine is curious. The remaining payment on Coyote Pass is due in 2 months, and Kody says he has it. Janelle is uncertain about Kody's ability to pull it off, but she's holding out hope. She informs Christine that although she wants Kody to buy me out, he is not wealthy enough to do it. Consequently, Janelle has decided to hide the North Carolina property from her former partner. Janelle should prioritize herself and not worry about what may annoy Kody. If anything, she ought to be more concerned about Kody's ability to pay in 2 months. Sister Wives Kody Brown tearfully tells ex-Mary he wants to walk her down the aisle at next wedding after split. Kody Brown surprisingly admitted that he hopes to play a role in his ex-wife Mary's next wedding as they went their separate ways on the latest episode of TLC's Sister Wives. Kody was overcome with emotion as he bid Mary farewell after helping her move to Utah to establish a bed and breakfast. Once he and his brother Nathan had gotten her settled in, Kody spread his arms wide to give Mary a big bear hug. As they embraced, tears welled up in his eyes, and his voice cracked with emotion as he told her he hoped to walk her down the aisle once she remarried. "Mary's just on point today. She's just the wonderful woman that I would have liked to have been married to," Kody gushed while back at Mary's home in Arizona during the Sister Wives episode that aired on Sunday, November 24. "Hey, listen, we're like the best divorced couple ever," Mary joked to her polygamist ex. The sweeting parting moment was shocking considering how the two have been at each other's throats in recent years. Kody, who has also divorced his wives Christine and Janelle Brown, referenced the splits when he said that Mary was his favorite divorced wife. Later, as he prepared to bid her adieu from her new Utah lodgings, a teary Kody told Mary that it was the end of the era. "It's a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down," he continued. "It always blows me away that you get emotional like this. I just don't understand," Mary replied as her ex-husband sobbed while holding her tight. She seemed to warm up after a moment, and she rested her head against him and briefly closed her eyes. After they separated from the hug, Kody explained that it was finally hitting him that their marriage was over. "We had something special," he declared while still visibly emotional. "I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry. I'm glad you and I got that figured out. I'm glad that we were able to be friends. I'm glad that you're my favorite ex-wife," Kody continued. "But it's the weirdest thing to be in that place. It is just heartbreaking in a way." He referenced his other divorces after declaring, "I love the life I have, but it's a very different life than what I had 3 years ago, you know? It just seemed like everybody else just went. This isn't important," Kody added. Mary, who tied the knot with Kody in 1990, was the first of Kody's wives, and initially the only one of them to be legally married to him. Although their spiritual marriage continued until January of last year, they were legally divorced in 2014 to allow Kody to marry his fourth wife, Robin, and to adopt her children. Kody sounded more bitter as he said he had been so angry with Christine and Janelle that I haven't been able to really address the mourning. I've just been angry. Christine previously announced she had separated from Kody in late 2021, while Janelle announced that she and Kody had separated in December of 2022. Kody tried to refocus on his ex-wife at hand, as he said he had moved past his anger about their split. "I'm sorry about the 7 years, but I'm glad we did it because now I can mourn a loss instead of being angry," he claimed. "Does that make sense?" Kody then admitted that the conversation got weird, but he promised not to be weird if Marie were to marry again. One of Mary's female friends was in the room with the exes, so she tried to cut through the tension by joking. "Would you be the flower girl?" Kody replied, "No, I get to walk her down the aisle." In a confessional interview, a flustered Mary admitted, "I don't get it. I don't know where this is coming from. I do not understand it." She was shocked by Kody's teary exchange with her, as he had made it clear that he did not want her in his life. So why this emotion? She wondered aloud. Mary even wondered if Kody could be putting her on, based on the quality of their relationship in its final years. The fact that he's saying he wants to walk me down the aisle when I get married again, I'm like, why would he say that? She mused in her interview after the fact. Is he serious? Is he trying to make a joke? I can't tell. I don't know what's going on. She didn't seem to quite believe him, as she added, "He's sobbing. He's saying it's the end of an era, and I'm thinking it didn't have to be this way." But she admitted she was floored by Kody's words. "I don't know what to do with this." Back at the bed and breakfast, the patriarch called his divorce from Mary the final nail in the coffin of what had been his dream to lead a polygamist family. The knife in Kody Brown's kidneys is beginning to hurt. During the November 24 episode of Sister Wives, Mary Brown was shocked when her ex Kody broke down in tears after moving her out of Arizona and into her home in Utah. "Mary, it's the end of an era," Kody told his ex, reaching out to hug her. "It was a great run, but I'm not gonna let it get me down." The reaction caught his former wife by surprise. "It always blows me away that you get emotional like this," Mary told Kody, whom she married in 1990. "I don't understand." Kody shared that he has passed through his anger phase of the multi-divorce process after Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary all left him and has moved on to grief. It's just heartbreaking in a way, Kody, who is now only married to Robin Brown, said. And I love the life I have, but it's very different from the life I had 3 years ago. It seemed like everybody else went, this isn't important. Calling Mary's move the final nail in the coffin of our dream, Kody added, I'm mourning a loss. However, Mary's not having it. In her confessional, she expressed her frustrations at Kody's reactions after she spent years estranged from her ex and trying to work on their relationship. He's sobbing, Mary said. He's saying, it's the end of an era, and I'm thinking, it didn't have to be this way. In an additionally shocking move during the episode, Kody apologized to Mary for their lengthy estrangement, saying, I'm sorry about the 7 years, but I'm glad we did it. Because now I can mourn a loss instead of being angry. But Kody's comments just leave Mary more confused than ever. I do not understand. I don't get it, she said in her confessional. I don't know where this is coming from. I do not understand it. I don't understand it. He has made it clear that he did not want me in his life, so why this emotion? And the confusion and doubt seem to continue as the preview for next week's episode has Mary pondering, oh, what have I done? Maybe I've done the wrong thing. But despite all the drama, Mary did get one win out of the day as she and Kody cheerfully packed up and poked fun at one another earlier in the episode. She's the favorite divorced wife, Kody said of Mary. You're the favorite ex-wife, Mary. That's as easy as can be. Mary even joked about the title, saying, finally, I can be the favorite. In fact, Kody couldn't help but gush over his ex as he helped her move. Mary's just on point today. She's just the wonderful woman that I would have liked to have been married to. He said in one confessional, adding in another, Mary changed after we got married, and it was a hard relationship until today. And that's ironic. Mary agreed in her own confessional, adding, today has been good. It's like we're seeing parts of ourselves that we loved back in the day. I also don't feel any regret about where we are now. Sister wives. Christine recalls getting nothing done for years of my life, as she remained home raising the other wives' kids. Christine Brown is reflecting on what it was like raising kids in her plural family, and the challenges that came with it. On this week's episode of Sister Wives, Christine visited her daughter Mykelti with her then-boyfriend David and spoke about her time in her plural marriage with Kody Brown, noting that although there were 4 wives, she was the one who stayed home with the kids most often. When the kids were younger, I was home more than anybody else. Everybody, pitched in and stuff. Like Janelle worked full-time. Kody was gone during the week, Christine says in a confessional. There were 5 in diapers at one point, and it was just like constantly changing diapers, constantly feeding. But everything was systematic. I'm really good at routines, she continues. Describing a typical day, Christine says that they'd have breakfast at the same time, then wash up and change diapers before having playtime. That was a designated time, and there would be snack time. It was almost like a press school, she admits, before saying, I just had it working and it was great. It was fun. Back in the scene, Christine sits with David as she describes how when she had daughter Gwendolyn, Janelle Brown had son Gabe only a few days later. When Janelle returned to work, Christine says it often felt like she had twins since the 2 babies were so close in age. It was hard. It was really, really, really hard. I got nothing done for years of my life, she says of the experience. In her own confessional, Janelle sympathizes with Christine as she confirms that it often felt like Gwendolyn and Gabe were twins. We used to joke that Gwen and Gabe were our twins because they were really born only 4 days apart, and I went back to work. So Christine probably did feel like she had twins at home, Janelle says. It would have been a lot of work because she had all the other children and then these 2 brand new babies, she adds. Christine was the first to leave her plural marriage with Kody in November 2021, followed by her former sister wives Janelle and Mary. Robin is now Kody's last remaining wife from the initial polygamous marriage.